I remember being like a 12-year-old kid and walking into the local surf shop going, cool, school's starting in a couple weeks, and there was a couple brands that I knew that I had to have on my chest as I walked in that first day of school. So at that moment, I think the power of a brand was working on me as a consumer. And I remember sitting back in that store going, wow, like who are these brands? How do they make stuff? And I gotta figure that out. I think the value of when I started and being so young and never really having a job before I started my first company, that belief and dream and just the naiveness of who I was as an individual was probably one of my best strengths. The more you learn, the more you figure out what are all the different things it takes to start a business. Like the value of contracts, the value of, how do you set up certain initial deal points? What are the original agreements you're doing with your vendors and your manufacturers? There's a moment I remember with kind of the first brand I started, Neff. I'll never forget, I was driving in my car on the freeway and I was sitting there and all of a sudden it was like this top 3 countdown. The top 3 songs, their music videos, right, were all these individual artists wearing my brand Neff. So to me, that's probably in the business setting, the most glorifying piece of it for myself is just to see people rocking these brands and using them and liking them and know that I helped create that.